welcome to Nattu Shobha for the next episode. Akash, don't forget to subscribe and like our channel.
Now that's what's called a perfect strike.
Akash exclaimed, jumping in the air as he took the lead in the game. He needed to strike one more pin to win. Akash was a bowling expert in 9 pins. He had won many times before this and was confident that it would be no different that day. Akash approached the lane taking a 15-pound bowling ball in his right hand. Focused entirely at the pins in front of him, he released the ball carefully. As the balls touched the pins, he held his breath. All 9 pins went down in one go. He had won the game, which meant he had won 2 entry passes to a disc, and that too on a Saturday night.
It's time to check out some hot girls tonight at the desk. It's gonna be one happening night. Aditya, woohoo!
I was equally pepped up and pounced on him in excitement. Akash was a Mumbaiker who lived for and with his family. He was working with the RS Group, a company located near Ushiara in Jogeshwari. He had a charming personality and his dimples would make the girls go crazy. His good sense of humor and style always made him a favorite among his friends. Girls especially liked him for he was a very good cook. He was very caring and possessive about his closed ones and extremely polite in nature. Everyone wondered how a guy like him was single. However, the truth was that after his breakup 6 years ago, he had simply decided to concentrate on his career. I was probably his only best friend and he shared everything with me, including the girls whom he fantasized. Akash was a party freak and was all geared up for that night after winning passes to Thrive.
Aditya, let's go for a movie. We can go to the desk after 11 pm.
I got into the driving seat of my car and headed towards the Infinity Mall. We were going to catch the 7:30 pm show of the movie Pyar Ka Panchnama. Akash took the last row tickets and I followed him inside the theatre. The hall had many vacant seats. Akash eyed the couple sitting in the corner row. The movie began, and the opening scene itself was so funny that we were rolling in our seats with laughter. Akash, this guy Liquid is so much like you. The way he is cursing his manager is just how you do it. I teased Akash and laughed loudly.
Come on, bro. I don't curse so much. That too, right after drinking tea.
As soon as we settled down in our seats, Akash noticed a young girl sitting cross-legged in the front row.
I wish I get a girl like her in real life. She is so hot.
Shut up, Akash.
I was kidding, yaar. Check it. Look at that couple in the corner there. It's hardly been 20 minutes since the movie started and they can't get their hands off each other.
लगता है पूरा पैसा वसूल करेंगे. Everyone started making ooh and ah sounds. Poor couple. It looked like they had had enough of their Pyar Ka Panchnama. After the movie ended, we decided to eat Maska Bhurji Pav at Khurshid, a famous eatery in Ville Parle. We were regulars at that place during weekends. It was not exactly a restaurant but more like a roadside stall which is open from late nights until early morning. We reached the place. As expected, it was buzzing with activity. The tables were set out in the open and there was a sizable crowd in the line to place an order. We decided to eat sitting on the bonnet of the car itself.
Salim bhai, do bhurji pav.
Look at her. This call girl spoiled this place.
Exactly. And don't call her a call girl. The high society call girls don't like to be called call girls. They are escorts.
Akash was completely against the concept of trading your body for money, though he knew very well that most call girls had a sad story that pushed them into the flesh trade. And then within a flash of second, a Mercedes C-Class halted in front of her. The man in the back seat rolled down the window. After a little chat, she sat in the car and left. Eventually, I had to suffer and listen to Akash's long speech on ethics, decency and morality.
I agree that all item girls in Bollywood are responsible for girls being treated as sex objects. But aren't these escorts equally responsible for it too? They portray themselves as a sex symbol or a sex toy. You can pay and play with them. And they can roam freely on the roads trying to catch your attention. Because of this, even a well-educated girl, when roaming in shorts or skirts, is looked upon with scorn by our society. But girls need to draw a line somewhere and can't be so irresponsible. With freedom comes responsibilities. Why do you think gold is kept in lockers? Why do we have wrappers on candies? That's because every precious thing should be treasured. But why should I waste my time talking about this? As if things will change anytime soon. Forget it.
Finally, we headed to Thrive Kolava. It was a typical Thrive weekend night. Since Akash had won many free passes, we didn't have to pay a single penny. The cover charges were covered in the pass.
One flame shot, please.
The bartender served it with his usual smile. I told the waiter to get me the same drink as Akash. He lit a cigarette and started tapping his feet to the music. The crowd was going crazy dancing to the loud music being played by the DJ. Akash was losing control of himself due to the effect of alcohol, but he still ordered a pint of beer. Hey Akash, drink it on the rocks, finish it in a go, come on. I teased Akash. Akash took this challenge seriously and he finished the entire pint in hardly a minute. He somehow tried to balance himself by holding onto my hands.
Don't challenge me. I can complete any task.
As if you are a roadie. If so, do you see that girl in that little black dress? I suppose she's alone and drunk too. Go, ask her name and talk to her for 5 minutes. I again challenged Akash. This time it was serious. Akash couldn't see her clearly due to the vast distance between them, but he could tell she was extremely beautiful and capable of hitting him hard if he misbehaved with her.
Are you crazy? Just look at her. She is one of the prettiest girl I have ever laid eyes on. And I'm sure everyone in this disc is also checking her out. Man, just look at her. Isn't she perfect? I can't do this. I can go up to her and talk. I want my body in one piece when I leave this place. If something happens, neither you nor she will save me. Moreover, I don't have any more paid holidays left.
You loser! Akash just couldn't take it sitting down now. He took the challenge seriously and started walking towards the girl. Though his nervousness escalated with each passing second, he approached her nevertheless. She was looking even more sexy up close. He started dancing beside her. She was too busy dancing to bother about his close proximity to her. Looking at it as the right opportunity, he tried to break the ice. He was now grooving along with her. She didn't oppose, maybe because she was just as drunk as him.
Hi, my name is Akash.
Then he started flirting with her by asking her for a drink. For a moment, they both stared at each other and didn't speak a word. He kept thinking what the girl would say. He didn't want to miss a chance to introduce himself to the most gorgeous girl in the disc. Her black dress was shining in the dim disco lights and her skin was glowing.
Only if you pay for my drink, which means I get to save my pocket money. But don't try it on me, mister.
I am Akash.
Alicia Thakur.
Akash was mesmerized by her voice and the way she talked. He was lost in her eyes, which seduced him to an extent that if he had been one more pin down, he would have kissed her right there. Somehow he controlled himself. Her touch was enough to floor him. I was watching the entire act from a corner, which by now had transformed from an act into an attempt to know her better.
You don't seem to be a Mumbaiker. So, where are you from?
I'm from Kolkata. I'm here for my graduation. I just took admission in Mumbai for a BMM course.
So, you are staying here alone?
No, I am staying here with my family friend Tamanna Kapoor. She is working in Galaxy House in Mumbai as a manager.
In just a few minutes, they exchanged their BBM pins. She had completely taken over Akash's mind by then. Akash didn't want to leave the place but had to. Though he had won the challenge, he had lost something to Alicia. He couldn't figure out the reason behind the anxiety he had at that time. Was it love at first sight? Akash kept smiling. I didn't miss a chance to tease him. We were moving out of the desk. Akash turned back and his eyes searched for Alicia. But the place was too crowded to spot her. We soon left the place. What a night it had turned out to be. After returning home, still half drunk, he messaged Alicia on BBM. Before she could reply, he fell on the bed with a thud and was soon fast asleep.
सुन मेरे शहजादे, तू है मेरा शहजादा, बाहों में लेके तुझे मैं करती हूँ वादा। ऐ जाने तमन्ना मेरी, मैं खाके कसम तेरी करती हूँ इकरार।